When Hansen was looking for ways to launder the proceeds of his criminal activities from Australia back into the U.S., he used some unconventional methods, such as smuggling gold coins hidden in UGG boots. He also cashed out drug proceeds through casinos. Wilson, a money launderer, suggested he wanted to work with Hansen. Hansen first met Wilson at another golf course in early 2015, when one of Hansen's Australian contacts introduced them. After a round of golf, Hansen, Wilson, and two of Wilson's crew hit a bar in a country club. Wilson pulled out his phone, a modified BlackBerry that only sent encrypted text messages. This made it impossible for law enforcement to wiretap the phone in any traditional way. All the cops would have seen was gibberish, a garble of digits, letters, or symbols that masked what the text message actually said. The device went further still and had the camera, microphone, and GPS removed. The phone really wasn't much of a phone at all. It couldn't make voice calls. Hansen recognized the type of phone when Wilson pulled it out because it was the same brand of encrypted phone he used. Hansen's Sinaloa contact had refused to work with him unless he got one. Anybody who has a phone is obviously in the world of crime, Hansen later said, recalling his reaction to seeing Wilson's device. Al Wilson looked like the real deal, and he was more than just a money launderer. He wanted to traffic drugs with Hansen. Hansen still needed a bit more convincing before jumping into business with Wilson. The company that made the custom phones was Phantom Secure, with its head in Vancouver, Canada, and with resellers spread around the world. These resellers acted as both vendors and gatekeepers. Phantom Secure's workers sold phones to people if they were referred by an existing customer, which kept the client base mostly isolated to criminals. Hansen asked Michael Gamboa, also known as Chino, one of Phantom Secure's distributors in Los Angeles, to check how exactly Wilson had managed to get one of the encrypted phones. Chino was Hansen's main contact at Phantom Secure and sold him around 3 phones a year for many years. Chino, I'm not going to do business with these guys unless you can verify that they have been referred by one of you guys and that they're legitimate, Hansen said. What if Wilson wasn't a criminal at all and was instead a law enforcement agent trying to trap him? In response, Chino shut down Wilson's Phantom Secure device as a precaution, and then set about finding out who these people were. Chino contacted Wilson's crew. Who were you referred by? He asked. The group said they were directed to Phantom Secure by another criminal gang out of San Francisco that was in the marijuana business. Phantom Secure had been working with that group for years. About 2 hours after Hansen's request, Chino came back to Hansen. These guys were on the up and up. Don't worry. That was enough for Hansen. He was in. Hansen told Wilson he felt better after hearing from his Phantom Secure guys that he had been with the company for a year. All good? Now let's go earn, Hansen wrote to Wilson. As soon as Hansen got Chino's confirmation, he sent one of his runners to deliver 5 kilograms of cocaine to Wilson in the pair's first deal in September 2015. The two agreed the deal would take place at a hotel in Del Mar, a town in California, for $90,000. He later followed up with 5 kilograms of methamphetamine. Hansen and Wilson were in business. Hansen had anywhere from 5 to 15 of his own crew using encrypted phones at any one time. Those members were on a closed network, which meant they could only message one another on their special devices. Almost no outsiders were able to text them, and vice versa, keeping them more secure from investigators. Hansen told Wilson to buy a couple more new phones so he could join Hansen's dedicated network. Hansen didn't want to use whatever network Wilson was already on. He was part of Hansen's inner circle now.